Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, chewies and chewettes. We are doing a live stream about the stock market, crypto market. If you haven't seen my channel before, I just talk about growth, investments, and music. También hablo en español. Si tienen alguna pregunta en español, este es el momento para hacerlo. Muchas gracias a todos por ser parte de esta gran experiencia. Thank you all for being part of this amazing experience. Let's go ahead and get started with a few things that I want to check out with all of you. We're going to be reviewing crypto. We're going to be reviewing the stock market. And it is 5:28. And there's not a lot that I want to cover, but because I got to get out of here to work. But I hope that it is useful information before the bell rings. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions or any companies or crypto you want me to review, go ahead and submit them in the chat room, guys. And if you become a member or if you become if you support the channel with a super chat, I will go ahead and move the queue to your favor, guys. So go ahead and do that. Let's get started with a little bit of news. Okay, I'm actually looking at the DXY currently, guys. So I believe the dollar is gonna get stronger. So we already have reached a very strong support, but this is what we want to look at. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and get some music in the background. But David, dímelo, Rostam. How you doing, my bro? You doing good? Good to see you, my bro. Good to see you every morning here now, and I really appreciate the support. You are an OG, my friend. Let's get it. So yes, guys, the S&P 500 futures are actually up. Nasdaq is up, and the Dow futures are up. But why is that? But David. Well, let's see, guys. Oh, by the way, let's shout out the early squad who's here with me right now, guys. Drop a fire emoji if you're here, just like Rostam. Rostam, give me a fire emoji, bro. So, guys, and let me know if you are ready for Nvidia earnings. Yes, it's actually coming today. And I'm going to ask you all, are you bullish or bearish going into the report? So let me go ahead and add the poll right now for all of you. Are you bullish or bearish? Let's see, Nvidia earnings, bullish, bearish. I'm going to ask over here in the polls, and I'm asking in both live streams, guys. So we have the vertical and we have the horizontal. Really depends on your preference. Okay. Okay, so today might be one of the biggest trading days of the quarter. Nvidia's reporting after the bell, and the whole market is watching. We've got Fed minutes after. We've got the Richmond Manufacturing Index during market hours. And futures are already slightly up. As I mentioned, guys, S&P 0.2% up, Nasdaq 0.2%, and the Dow futures 0.1% to the upside. Not a lot, but definitely something good. Oh, and did you hear about that $5.5 billion China write-off Nvidia is carrying? We'll unpack that and what it means for AI stocks. I want to see what the heck is that all about. And if Nvidia beats again, and they've done it 7 times in a row, it could push the entire Nasdaq to new highs. But there are risks too. We'll break everything down. Let's see. So, guys, over here, this is what I want to look at. So yes, there was a $5.5 billion write-off. And while a new China compliant of repurposed chip might be in the making, new markets are also opening. President Trump's visit to the Middle East secured Nvidia a place in the Stargate project for the UAE, while the company will also be selling its GPUs to Saudi Arabia. As a result, capital expenditures will be even more important than usual, so keep an eye on whether those forecasts will fall in line with annual guidance. And I just want to go ahead and look at Nvidia real quick, guys, because Nvidia yesterday closed at 135.50 and is already going up to 136. Honestly, it looks better than before, but I don't like getting in earnings. You already know that earnings are either way, guys. But if we get to break to the upside, we can actually break that $150 resistance, we can be pushing to 160s or even 180s. But if you're gonna ask me, should I get in before or the earnings call, I don't know. I would say I wouldn't do that. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's too risky for me in my perspective. But some people have made good calls out of it. The good thing, though, I can say is that we are in an uptrend, okay? So we are in an uptrend long term. If you look a little bit further away, we are in an uptrend. You can see this was a good retest, and we broke this minor trend line here, so we are actually going up. So if there's any pullbacks after the earnings, I think it will be a great draw opportunity, honestly. Hey, Rostam, thank you very, very much, my friend. And Kathy Wood purchased 3 million Nvidia shares. Wow, thank you for the super chat, Rostam. Much appreciated, my bro. So yes, well, Nvidia, let's see if that actually comes over here. Nvidia H20 manufactured. Nvidia set to launch cheaper Blackwell AI chips. Oracle plans to spend $40 billion on Nvidia chips. Bro, I think Nvidia is gonna impress everybody. Honestly, I think they're gonna be saying that they got so many investments and they got some new products coming out, and that AI is advancing in a way that they didn't expect. I think that they're gonna have good earnings. I'm gonna be very, very honest, especially with the structure we're getting. It's looking good to me. So hopefully that will take us to the upside. So dímelo un. So Rostam just gave us a super chat, and I have to move to SCWO. The best that I can do for you, my friend, is to do a technical analysis. Can you confirm SCWO? Which ticker is it? Is it the 374 Water or is it SC Works Corp? Can you confirm that to me real quick, Rostam? Wow, Rostam, you're one of the originals, my bro. Thank you for your amazing support, my bro. Dímelo un. How you doing, my bro? You doing good? Water? Got you, bro. Let's see. Wow, bro. I think you're getting good entries, huh? There's some things that I already saw from the weekly that I like. But let's go ahead and do the monthly, because you already know I like my higher time frames. And you can see that the 2-pole oscillator gave us a sell signal over here at $5, right? So you are in some penny stocks, my friend. Gotta remind you all, guys, that penny stocks are very risky. Let's go ahead and add some support. And let's add over here as well. We can definitely add the wicks. Okay, I think we should be good now. And let's start adding zones, because my zones are gonna be very, very important. The first thing that I see is that we got good rejection here, my bro. It's good, and that alone is pushing us to the upside from 34 cents to 39. Now keep in mind, whenever we got gaps, we may retrace back down. This is on the monthly, and keep in mind the monthly candle will be closing on Friday, okay? Next week we will have the NFP. Very important. So let's see over here. We are above the 50 EMA, so this is actually good news for you. We can be heading to this 200 EMA over here. And if you just give yourself perspective from where we are to where we can go, that's about 77%. That's actually a good movement for you to capitalize on. Hopefully that is helpful for you. And let's look a little bit to the left though. So I do see some more support getting created here. And yeah, where we are is the two-pole oscillator. I'm looking at the two-pole oscillator over here, the monthly, and it seems like it wants to change direction. Hasn't given us a clear signal, but if you zoom in a little bit on the weekly, we did get a buy signal in two areas, the two-pole oscillator and the RSI. The RSI, if you look over here at the bottom, we had the cross that indicates me that we're gonna go up. Every time we get that cross, if you see over here, we change direction. If we are not flat, the better. So we got a little bit of distance here, and we're getting the cross here. So that's actually good signs for you, my friend. And I will keep an eye on like the areas that I said, the 50 EMA, maybe even here. You can see that we're getting some strong rejections. So that 50 EMA is actually aligned. And I will just keep an eye on that RSI on the weekly, bro. It really depends on your timing on the trade. But it's looking much better, bro. Hope it will work. But my bro, hopefully it's disposable income. You know what I mean? If it's disposable income, 77% should be a good move. Let me look at the DXY real quick. See how the dollar is doing. Because I got some stuff going. Whoop. DXY actually looking good. I want to see a break of the resistance. We are actually holding there. See, I'm actually selling the euro and buying the dollar. And just the retest of this trend line could be where I stop. And I'm gonna be waiting for that 1 hour signal. Actually, 1 hour no. You see, 4 hour. Yeah, maybe this 200 EMA for the dollar, for the euro USD. This got a USD JPY. We're trying to break out of that 200 EMA. We're trying. We almost did it. And GBP, British pound, is actually tanking a little bit. You can see that, man, oh man, I actually got lucky on this one. So I sold over here because of this signal. You see the two-pole oscillator give me a little bit of signs, and we may go down a little bit more. We'll see. Right now with crypto, I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I think that the stock market will actually move a little bit more. Bitcoin already has reached all-time high of 111,000. Just keep an eye if we go down. Ethereum is actually doing very well, though. It's at 2,660s. Keeping an eye on that as well. But we got a strong zone above. And we already got some sell signals from the two-pole oscillator. So I'm going to be watching this if we go down. If we go down, bro, I'm going to be lucky to get some entries. But anyways, that's crypto. Rostam, anything else you want me to review, my friend? Let me go ahead and do the stock market heat map. I gotta go very soon because I gotta work a lot of stuff today. The stock market did very well yesterday. Look at that. Very well. IVF. Okay, we can take a look at that. IVF. Rostam, how you been with the investments? Have you been doing good? Wow, IVF, you really like penny stocks, bro. You really like penny stocks. Look at this. You're saying it looks really good? It is totally oversold. That is true. The monthly is oversold. The weekly is oversold. Daily is oversold. Not very good. But what do you think is... So have you been doing like a journal, or like... I just want you to have perspective of why you think you're not doing well. Like for me, whoa, this one, the 1 hour actually is crossing over here. This could be a crazy one. I mean, I don't suggest it, but it's a penny stock too. Everything that you show me, bro, is a penny stock. This had a sell signal over here in the 2-pole oscillator on the daily, which is crazy. But if you look at the 4 hour, we're at a support, and in the 1 hour, we're totally oversold, and it seems like the RSI is crossing here. This could be a lucky shot, bro. I'm not saying that this will be good or anything, but that, bro, let me know how it goes for you, because I don't see anything in this one. Nothing. I don't see anything in this one. The only thing that I see is that 1 hour. The market opens in 6 minutes. I think you should try looking at something else that may have more volume. This is low volume right now. Let me see. Oh, it pays dividends too? No, it never pays dividends. Never. Strong sell, bro. Technicals. Analyst rating neutral. Fertility operates a revenue-generating fertility business. It also focuses on the development of class clinical stage assets in oncology and autoimmune diseases. The company was founded on October 14, 2024. Oh, so it's a new company. Interesting. Biggie. I don't know about that one, my bro. The other one looks better. Don't you think? PMAX at $3. PMAX. Let's take a look at it real quick. Let me see this. At 32 cents. Ooh, and you missed it. Where are you getting this though? Wow, this went to 110. Seems like a pump and dump. Look at that, bro. Yeah, it had a buy signal here. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, it's too crazy. Now it's too sideways for me. I don't even know, my friend. Like, you wanted to enter at 32 cents. That would have been a great entry. Entering now will be a little bit risky. And you can see the 2-pole oscillator saying that, yeah, it was a buy here, but you would have been entering around 46 cents, you know? See... Yeah, these, if you would have been keeping an eye on the 15-minute, nah, bro, this would have been tough. I would have never guessed this. Maybe here in the 5 minutes, nah, bro, not even in the 5 minutes. Maybe here, yeah, because it was so sideways, 31 cents, 32 cents. If you believed something was gonna happen here, what the heck is this? Holding company which engages in the provision of financial communication services. Interesting. Oh, and you can see the prices. So sorry, bro. Here you go. Wait, why is my chat? There you go. Yeah, it was a pump and dump, bro. Yeah, it was a pump and dump. I mean, it's just the structure. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... That was so quick. Look, it was a 5-minute chart. It looks, you know what this looks like? Like a meme coin. It's crazy, bro. I will never invest in a meme coin. especially now in this type of market. I don't even like what I'm looking at. Plus, the dollar is getting strong, bro. So that's something that I want to keep an eye on. Look at that. That was crazy, bro. I don't know how you get this, bro. How are you getting this, man? Are you using a screener or something? Look at the dollar, guys. Look at the dollar. Dollar is pushing up. So that means, let's look at gold real quick. Yeah, gold going down. Bitcoin is actually down. 0.2%, not that much. Ethereum, man. Oh my god, I had some entries at 2,543. Would have been doing good cash, but man, that's the only one that's doing well, because look at XRP, not doing well. Look at Cardano, not a lot. Solana 174, yeah, not well. Even Dogecoin's not doing well. It's a 0.2229. And the dollar is strong. Look at that. Dollar is strong, guys. I think I said it yesterday, man. And we're trying to break out of that resistance. If we break that resistance, then we're going to go to the next one. We should be over here. It's a minor one, though. It's looking good for me, man. Because right now, I'm just buying the dollar right now. I'm selling the euro. I'm selling the British pound. And I'm buying the dollar against the Japanese yen. So if we go up, I'm gonna pay myself this week. I'm trying to implement that every time I can, man. The XY levels that I'm gonna keep an eye on right here. The market open. The market open. And the DXY is strong, man. Look at this. Gotta keep an eye on this area as well. The 200 EMA is resistant. So if the market open, let's see how we're doing here. So we're a little bit neutral because we're waiting for Nvidia to actually go up or down. It really doesn't matter. But it seems like Oracle is already up. TXN is up. Disney is 2.4% up. Interesting, Disney. And we got a few green here. Tesla is 0.01. Well, it's actually down a little bit, but it's actually doing good. 362, we're doing well. Look at that. Nvidia, 136. I don't even know what to expect from Nvidia. It could definitely break up. But it's going to be a neutral day, I believe, because we're not going to get enough volume because a lot of people are going to be watching on the sidelines. Rolls-Royce 1177. Look at that, man. Rivian 1537. We broke out of the flag and trying to retest once again the broken flag. And I think we should be going up now. SCNS 54 cents. Here we go. That's what I wanted to see. A support created. Double bottom. And let's see if we are able to break up. Let me see how you guys are voting. So you guys are bullish on the Nvidia. I was holding IRBT, and after I sold it, it went to the moon. iRobot, to the moon? I mean, it went to 375. Well, so you sold at 260s? My bro. My bro. This actually wasn't looking bad. I mean, it was looking horrible, honestly. In the monthly, it's the lowest it's been. So it's not that bueno. I guess you entered... Where did you enter? 377. How to learn to trade. Honestly, you gotta give yourself some targets of what you wanna achieve. And do technicals if you can, because it will guide you. Honestly, sometimes you just gotta go with your gut feeling. You went with your gut feeling, right? And you made it. But I'm looking at the 200 EMA over here. I'm actually on 200 on the 50, and I would have said that it was a buy, potential buys, not crazy buys. But let me see, where is my, over here at $2. Then you can see here those crosses with the 200 EMA. That would have been a buy for me. And that's in the 1 hour. But now I wouldn't even enter, because already you can see the 30-minute RSI. We are getting across, so that means that we're gonna go down again. So, and just what I do, honestly, whenever there's a trend, just enter when he breaks a trend line, bro. Whenever he breaks a trend line. And take some profits along the way, man. Afraid to buy when it's not supposed to. Oh, that happens, man. That literally happens to everyone. So I guess the first thing that I can, so let me see how I can answer this. Because I was, Dimelo Fat Nuts, welcome. I would suggest just give me a second. I suggest first looking at companies that you like you understand what they do. Like for me, I understand Apple, I understand Tesla, I understand companies that are technology based, and I invest in them long term, right? That's a good investment for me for the long term. Penny stocks are way difficult to decipher unless you are able to know what's gonna happen. Because remember, you're putting your money into a company that you believe is gonna do something. So you're not alone, my friend. We've all had the moments where we miss the bottom or sell right before something moons. That's part of the game. The key is to move from gut feelings to structured setups. Start small, journal your trades, write down why you enter, what your ideal setup looks like, and where your stop and take profits are. That alone will kill most FOMO, because now you have a plan, not a hope. Also, missing an opportunity is better than entering one you weren't ready for. You didn't lose money, you gained wisdom, and you're closer than you think. Keep showing up, stay humble, and turn those almost into sniper entries. Okay? Let's get it. SCWO. Yeah, that's the one that you mentioned a little bit earlier, right? Yeah, this is doing good. It's already at 43 cents, and it's already at 43, bro. Already reached 44. What are you talking about? Oh, 65. 65. I do see it. I do see that we can get there. But the only concern that I have now is that gap that we left behind. But if you look at the weekly, it's looking good. The monthly is looking much better, okay? But keep in mind, oh, look at the 4 hour, bro. We already reached a 200 EMA, so wanna watch out for that, man. That could mean there could be some pullbacks. And whenever something moves, you know what you can do? You can have some buy limits. Buy limits. Say to yourself, oh, I'm not going to chase the market. I'm going to wait for the market to come to me. And I'm only going to enter if it reaches, let's say, this price, 33 cents. You know what I mean? So when price goes there, it activates. You know what I mean? That's something you can do as well as a strategy. But look, it's actually hitting that 200 EMA. Hopefully it will continue. I do see the daily getting over here, okay? But keep in mind, this can happen. Back down to up, down, pokes, and then woo, back down. Hopefully that plays out for you, my friend. Just like me with my Euro USD, bro. I'm like literally here on this one. I'm holding right now, but I see a support getting created. But waiting to see that 200 EMA. This is where I want to get out. And look at the British pound, bro. British pound selling off, looking for that 200 EMA as well. USD APY, dollar getting strong. Good technicals. Broke out. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. When we break out of a major trend line like this, wait for it to break. See that? And I would have said this actually didn't have a double bottom, which is crazy because it just went up because the dollar was getting strong. So this is giving me a little bit of signs that we are heading up, and we actually created a double bottom here, so taking us up. Now we got this resistance that we got to break out of, but I'm ready for anything, you know. Let's keep that in mind. And Bitcoin right now 108,800. Ethereum is the one that's actually pushing. Oh my goodness, I'm so mad with Ethereum right now. I was in Ethereum since 1800s, and I closed out my positions with good profit though, and I re-entered at 25.43, and now it's going without me. And see, this is an example of what I was saying, that yeah, some things go without you, bro. It happens, but doesn't mean that you can't capitalize on other opportunities. Look at how many things I got in my watch list. You know what I mean? So many things in the watch list. I have a friend that's doing very well with KAR, and I'm very happy for him. Look at this, 22.75. We did an analysis a long time ago, and we knew that this was gonna be heading to $30. When he gets to $30, he's gonna double his investment, so he's gonna be doing very, very well. This is a very good structure over here. Like literally, we broke out of this trend line, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and now we're gonna be retesting the all-time high. So just relax, bro. Like, you don't want to enter the market every day either. I'm telling you, because I've been getting frustrated too. So you're not alone, my bro. But I'm gonna leave it there, bro, because I gotta go work. I actually gotta pay some of my bills. I'm trying to move and see if I can save up a little bit more. But you already know where to find me, Rostam. Shoot me a message. If you are not in the Discord, I would suggest just joining the Discord. Send me a message there. Why not? I'm actually gonna turn on my computer. It should be good. We got 5 people, guys. Don't forget to like the live stream, bro. I think we only got 1 like on the live stream. And we only got 2 votes saying that yes, Nvidia is bullish. No, you are awesome, bro. I appreciate you. I hope that you listen to my new song called Rockstar. It's out only on YouTube, on this channel actually. I hope you enjoy it, and if you like it, bro, just share it with your favorite people, bro. It's one of my favorite songs, honestly. Very fun to play. Well, my friend, we do the videos con mucho amor, and as always, have a beautiful day. You know where to find me, bro. Send me a message, or Instagram as well. Deived. Okay? And if you like gaming, King David. Take care, my bro.